Yeah, hey, how you doing? I'm doing fine. I'm on my 10 toes. I'm on the grind.
What it is, gang?
Check us out on Patreon.
We got the $5 plan and the $10 plan.
$5 plan come with 4 shows. $10 plan come with 4 shows
and
plus
the movie.
unlimited movies, y'all boys. Check us out on Gang.
Yeah.
I can't already know it's your boy Shrimp.
It's your girl Zy.
Today, man, what up? What we got today, though, man?
We got a serial killer who realized that he been caught a whole 45 years later.
Okay, shall I get his ass? All right, man. At the end of the day, though, man.
Let's tune in. 45 years later is crazy.
Good morning.
And he's just looking like.
I'm so sorry. I'm super embarrassed. Yeah. Hi, puppy.
Let me get.
This man is 74-year-old John Arthur Getrew, an elderly homeowner in Hayward, California. What he doesn't know is that he's speaking with an undercover officer closing in on a decades-old secret, and things are about to take an unexpected turn.
I was turning around in your driveway, and I accidentally hit your car.
Which one?
The one parked in the driveway. Do you want to maybe take a look to see if we should exchange insurance information?
Yeah, take a peek.
Oh, man, I'm so sorry. So embarrassing.
Yeah, undercover.
Sure, something. Yeah, go ahead.
Already, bro.
No, he was already mad about his car. Now he's gonna be mad about.
To get him out the house and got his
Sure, something. Yeah, go ahead. Hands behind your back. Face the car. Go ahead, face the car.
All right, what's this?
We'll talk to you in a minute.
Anybody else in the house? No, my wife's at work.
Deputies give John a routine pat-down before he's led to the front seat of a police vehicle.
Take a seat.
You want to rest on that seat?
You're gonna close the door, make sure the dogs.
Yes.
We'll take care of your dog.
Okay.
Yeah.
Though he hasn't been told why he's been
He in the front
arrested,
seat?
John applauds the deputies for the ruse.
Good line for coming out of the house. Get that guy out of the house.
Months earlier, cold case investigators in Santa Clara County reopened a murder case that had remained unsolved for 45 years. DNA from the crime scene was compared to a public database, allowing investigators to trace a family tree and identify John, a husband, father, and former Boy Scout leader, as the primary suspect. Investigators bring him in for questioning, hoping to uncover the truth. Is this devoted husband and father simply the wrong man? Or has his carefully lived life been a cover for something far more sinister? The following is based on official police records, and most of the footage has never been seen before.
So I'm Sergeant Cortez, okay? I'll let you know what's going on and why you're here today.
Yeah,
okay?
I'd like to know.
Yeah, absolutely, of course. Before I let you know what's going on, I just want to get your personal information. Just confirm your name. Your full name is John Arthur
Getrew.
Getrew?
Getreu.
Okay. Were you ever in the military?
No.
No. Have you ever been arrested in the past?
No.
John shares basic information about his past and childhood, revealing that he was born in Newark, Ohio, and spent the early years of his life moving frequently due to his father's long military career. He spent a significant part of his teen years in West Germany, where his family lived on a U.S. military base.
Now, you mentioned that you had never been arrested, and I found out something happened in Germany.
Okay.
Can you tell me about that?
I was arrested in Germany.
Okay, what happened with that? Can you tell me about that?
I was accused of murder.
The revelation is especially
in
jarring,
Germany?
given that he's here today on accusations of his involvement in a completely separate murder.
Tell me about what happened. What was the accusation against you?
I killed a chaplain's daughter.
Okay.
And that was all I knew.
Okay. Do you remember what happened?
No.
With this young female?
No.
No?
I didn't even know her.
The young girl, 15-year-old Margaret Williams, attended a dance at an American youth club one Saturday night in 1963, when John was just 18 years old. The two were said to have met on the street shortly after, where she agreed to let him walk her home. Her body was discovered the next day on a baseball diamond behind the club. She'd been sexually assaulted and strangled.
You didn't even know
He
her?
looked like the site.
Why did they arrest you? I mean,
Probably the next day.
Okay.
After they found the body, I guess.
Okay. How did they tie you to this body? How did they connect you to this body?
Somebody had seen me you know, walk that direction or walk towards the school, or
Okay.
it was an elementary school.
Okay.
Wow.
Did you? I mean, I don't know the details of what
I
happened.
don't know the details either, so
Okay. Did you actually meet this young lady?
that's what they say.
Though John maintains his innocence, he was found guilty at trial for Margaret's murder, ultimately receiving a sentence of 10 years in a German juvenile prison.
That's all
Because
he
of his
got?
age at the
With
time.
10 years?
10 years in a juvenile prison at 18 years old. What?
Receiving a sentence of 10 years in a German juvenile prison. Because of his age at the time, he was released after serving roughly 2/3 of his sentence. Then he
That's
walked
crazy,
free.
bro.
Bro,
And so
what?
you spent actually 6 years in prison.
Something
already?
like that.
Wow. And then how? After you were released, what happened?
I just was dropped off at McGuire Air Force Base, and my father picked me up, and that was it.
That was it. You came back to the
Never
United
heard
States.
a word from him. Nothing.
Okay.
After returning to the United States, John moved to California, and in 1975 was once again at the center of a serious crime.
And then at some point, there was another accusation against you about a sexual assault from the Palo Alto Police
Yeah,
Department.
Palo Alto Police Department.
Okay.
That's when I
Where
was
you
the
go, bitch?
leader of an explorer.
You know what's crazy? Say,
Okay.
have you been arrested? No, but they gotta be. So have you been accused of anything? Oh yeah, Germany. Oh yeah, when I came back from Germany, did my prison time. Like, bro, what?
Police
You
Department.
guilty?
That's when I was the leader of an explorer post.
Okay. Can you tell me about what happened there?
Nothing.
Okay.
You know, I
It's
was
just a-
accused, interviewed, and that was it.
Okay. What's this allegation? I got to ask you.
Yeah.
You know, this allegation that this young girl made against you that you know, sexually assaulted
Yeah.
her. Did that actually happen?
No, not that not that I know of. And if I was arrested for specifically that, and then not even tried, and then nothing's happened. Like I told him, nothing happened.
Yeah.
I never saw her again. You know.
Did you end up serving time for that? Do you remember?
No, I didn't. I didn't serve any time that I know of.
That you know of.
I
Do you know
can't-
if you
yeah.
served time or not?
It was so piddly that Yeah.
You weren't didn't go to trial or anything
No.
like that? Okay.
But you remember all that other
According to
details.
multiple
Exactly.
news sources, John was 31 years old when the teenager came forward, claiming he not only assaulted and strangled her, but threatened to kill her if she didn't
Like he
comply.
did the girl with the 15-year-old.
He received a 6-month sentence, serving just 30 days on weekends
What?
after 5 were suspended.
So I want to tell you a little bit about my investigation.
The white
okay?
privilege is
Are
crazy.
you familiar with the with Palo Alto area, Stanford area, the hills in Stanford?
yeah.
You ever go out there? You
I
ever,
was a scout leader. I traveled all those hills.
what hills? Which hills are you talking?
Well, we were out in the Bay, Half Moon Bay Hills,
Okay.
and I traveled up through there, hiked with the boys.
You know what I'm saying? See how many details he remember?
But you don't remember if you strangled the girl or not.
Or if you spent time in jail. Like, come on,
And
man.
I traveled up through there, hiked with the boys.
Did you ever go in the hills, like in the area around Page Mill Road? Page Mill Road, like just west of Stanford?
No.
No, you never went to that area.
No.
Okay. So I'm investigating. There's a murder up there in the hills, and would there be any reason that you were ever up in those hills? No.
No.
Leslie Marie Perloff was a 21-year-old Stanford University graduate working as a law clerk at the North County Law Library in Palo Alto, California in 1973. Her body was found dumped in the Stanford Dish hiking area. A floral scarf was found tightly knotted around her neck and had been used as a ligature to strangle her to death.
That's his
It was
signature.
DNA found beneath her fingernails that led them to John, who at the time worked near the Stanford campus as a security guard.
Did you ever see this young lady? You know her?
No. Who's that?
It's a young lady that an investigation I'm doing, and she was murdered. Do you ever see her at all?
No.
She look familiar?
Leslie's 1972 orange Chevrolet Nova was found parked at the gate of an old quarry near Old Page Mill Road. just east of where her body was found.
Are you at
Do
this
you
car?
remember ever stopping by the side of the road and looking into this vehicle?
No,
It's an orange Chevy Nova.
no,
No?
no, sir.
Okay. Do you know the name Leslie Perlov? Leslie Perlov?
No.
No? Okay. She wasn't a girlfriend of yours?
Oh, no.
Okay. I had to ask.
She's cute anyway.
Yeah, very.
That would
very
be
cute.
about, she'd be about 18 years old, I guess.
Okay.
At Stanford. Yeah, Stanford graduate. Yeah. But that's it. I don't even recognize her.
Right.
Curiously, the sergeant hasn't shared with John that Leslie was a Stanford graduate.
Why do you say that she's a Stanford graduate?
Well, just by the way she dresses and all in
Okay.
this area, you know.
Right.
He just told on himself.
I didn't say graduate either. I said, you know, she's a college kid.
Oh, okay.
You didn't say that.
Now this young lady was obviously murdered, like I said. She was strangled.
Mm,
Would you ever think about doing anything like that?
nope.
I know that you were accused of a sexual
Yeah.
assault, right? Would you ever think about committing a sexual assault?
Have no reason for it.
And I'm going to ask you these tough questions
Yeah,
because
yeah,
it's
yeah.
part of the investigation. When you were younger, did you ever fantasize about sexual assault?
That's what it sounds like by looking at my record.
Yeah. Or killing a young woman? Okay.
No.
In this investigation, if your DNA was on this young lady, why would you think your DNA was on her?
Haven't the slightest idea.
Right.
Were you involved in the murder of this young girl?
Nope.
As the sergeant continues to press for answers, John inches closer to a major mistake, not yet aware of what he's about to give away.
You know about DNA and how it's transferred, right?
Yeah.
What?
This can be how it's transferred. I can always just tell.
Okay, tell me about
Yeah,
that.
one is semen.
Okay,
One is from the mouth.
sure.
You know,
Yeah.
that's the only two that I know of.
Okay.
Now, if there's some that are bodily, I mean, other than these two transferred, then it's totally different.
Okay. And you know about technology now, advances in
Technology
technology.
is getting good.
Yeah. So
They're
there's.
catching them every day.
Yeah. How do you think?
Yeah,
your DNA
no
would be
cap,
on?
bro.
They is
You
fast.
think if the old murder got away? Nah.
That's what I
They open
said.
your case up, new technology, find your ass.
I feel like they be just sitting there wait. They think they got away with it. Next thing you know, you got to knock at your door. Somebody hits your car.
Yeah.
And then you got to come outside and you arrested. Just like how this guy.
Getting good.
Yeah. So there's.
They're catching them every day. They're catching
How do you think your DNA would be on a person?
Don't know.
Don't know. Okay.
Especially this
They
person.
need to open up a
these
lot of
two
cold
persons.
cases.
What two
Bet you
persons?
start catching
Well,
them.
that you're talking about.
Yeah.
The two young women.
Okay. I showed you a picture of that one young lady.
Yeah. No.
Okay. What's the second young lady?
The one up on the one up on the hill.
Okay.
Yeah. There's two different places you're talking about.
Okay. What's one of them's up on the hill?
Yeah.
Okay. And then up on what hill? Well, you mentioned the hill.
Yeah. You mentioned.
I mentioned the hills.
Yeah.
Okay. And what's the other one? Because I don't remember another one.
Well, there's the two girls. It's not both the same place.
Okay. I mentioned one girl up on the hill.
Yeah. I mean, they're okay. Wherever she was.
Yeah, he don't tell it on himself.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
While the sergeant doesn't yet know it, another woman was found in the Palo Alto area in 1974, 1 year after Leslie's body was discovered. 21-year-old Janet Taylor was found dumped along Sand Hill Road in the same Stanford Dish hiking area. According to
That
news
boy created a
sources, she'd also
graveyard
been
there.
assaulted and strangled to death. The serial killer responsible for the deaths of both Leslie and Janet would escape justice for decades. Until now.
I think I'm at a point in my investigation that you know.
I'm guilty, and that's it.
Well, I'm trying, you know. Well, there's a couple things, John. Your DNA's on her.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not trying to find out who did it. What I'm trying to find out is why you did it. And I think you know.
My heart would have dropped. Because they tell me, I'm explaining myself, and I can't get out there still there. Like, you're like, Dad, you should have told me that from the beginning.
Nah, it'll be your DNA.
I was going like, lawyer, please.
Nah, bro, the minute police would have came to his door and he see they all arrested him, he should have known.
You
Like,
should have known, yeah, bro.
I'm caught.
Find
You
out
you might as
why
well give up
you did it.
everything.
And I think you know more than you're telling me.
No, I wish I knew.
With John refusing to admit the truth, another investigator joins in the effort to obtain a confession. And the added pressure will soon tear his lies even further apart.
It's not an accident that your DNA got there. Your DNA and the type of DNA and where it is on the victim, there's no other explanation. You committed this crime. We know you committed this crime. Okay? What we don't know is why. And we're going to give you the opportunity to explain it to us.
You don't have to. I thought about it, and that's all I can think of. No.
Know what?
No, I'm not guilty.
Okay. Well, I'm telling you right now you are.
Okay, fine.
Okay? You had to have known this day was coming.
Yeah, I know that. Why it took so damn long.
As they push harder for the truth about Leslie, John once again lets slip that she wasn't the only one he left in the hills.
So why her?
I don't even know who she is.
You don't kill so many?
If that's the first girl or the one girl that's up on the hill or whatever, you know.
What do you mean the first girl?
Well,
Exactly.
He said there's two people. There's two girls. Unless I misunderstood him. They were killed within probably an hour of each other and 2 hours of each other, or day or who knows.
Do you remember? How do you remember those details?
Some of the questions he's asked me.
Do you remember seeing any newspaper articles or media about those?
Nobody, but that girl there is not the other one that he showed me.
What?
If that's the girl there with, the other picture, I doubt it.
Why's that?
I mean, look at the body. It could be somebody else. I don't think they're the same one.
Is that why you don't recognize her?
No.
Because that's not the girl that you
I'm
killed?
not questioning. I don't recognize her. I've never seen her.
Cal.
Do you think it was a different girl that you killed and that's not the one we're
I
showing
didn't
you?
kill any girl.
Cal.
You didn't kill the girl in Germany?
No. Well, that's
Well,
totally
that,
different.
what you mean?
That's when I was 18 years old or younger.
In a final confrontation, investigators force John to face the mounting evidence
But then
against
he
him.
said that Germany, they just accused him. And he did his time and got out.
Yeah.
He ain't say he killed the, now he admitting to it.
Investigators force John to face the mounting evidence against him.
There's a situation in Germany where a girl ends up dead and you weren't there. And we have a situation
Here. That was
years later after you came back to the States
He nervous.
where a girl ends up dead and you say you weren't there, yet your DNA is there. What do you think the chances are of that happening?
I don't know.
What would you do if you were us and you were investigating this case? What would that look like to you?
There's a brick wall.
A brick
What do you
wall.
mean there's a brick wall?
Well, I mean, you found out, you couldn't find out. So,
What do you mean I found out and I couldn't find
oh,
out?
nothing. I'm just let it go.
Nah, you're
You
upset.
understand it's my job. No.
His emotions taking the best of him.
And now he getting caught up in his lies.
Yeah.
They didn't even know about the second girl. You don't snitch on yourself.
You talking too much. Hey.
Exactly.
I couldn't find
Oh,
out.
nothing. I'm just let it go. I'm
Well, you understand it's my
He's
job
somebody
not to let things
father,
like that
grand-
go.
Granddaddy,
I'm not-
that's crazy.
I have nothing to say about it.
It's got to be quite a burden, John.
Well, I'm going to put the questioning from here on, unless I'm represented by somebody in the courts.
What do you mean?
A lawyer.
You'd like a lawyer?
I like a lawyer.
Okay.
Too late for
Thanks,
that.
Yeah.
After requesting a lawyer, the interrogation came to an end. But justice quickly caught up with 74-year-old John Arthur Gettru, who was arrested and booked into the Santa Clara County Main Jail with a $10 million bond. In January 2019, DNA from the torn crotch of Janet Taylor's underwear was also determined to be a match for John. In September 2021, a jury found him guilty of first-degree murder with infliction of great bodily injury in the killing of 21-year-old Janet Taylor. He was sentenced to 7 years to life in prison, finally putting a serial killer.
What do you mean by 7 years to life? Like, after 7 years, what? You could, like, request for parole or something?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Why they keep letting this man out? Why not just give him life? Like, you don't see his history. They just see him as an old man. The justice system is so messed up, dog. Like,
he was sentenced to 7 years to life in prison, finally putting a serial killer who had escaped justice for decades behind bars for good. In January 2023, he pleaded guilty to the murder of Leslie Perloff and received a second life sentence to be served consecutive with the first. According to multiple news sources, John Gettru died of natural causes on September 22, 2023, at the age of 79. His DNA remains in the state database and will continue to be compared against evidence from unsolved murders in the ongoing effort to close more cases. If you'd like to see select new videos early and help us keep uncovering case files that rarely come to light, you'll find extra footage and unseen details on our Patreon.
And we got Patreon
Channel
too.
memberships here on YouTube also include early access to select new videos.
Bro, it's crazy because it's like, it took y'all this long to get him for real though.
Well, like the technology wasn't up to par.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. And then he died.
At least they got him before he died. Hey, yeah. All right, man. At the end of the day, though, man, y'all know what's up.
Make sure you like,
subscribe,
comment,
share,
notification bell.
Cause you know what, baby.
Baby.
That's
Gang.